Yes, it is all about love. But this in my hand, Hare Krishna, Om Namah Shivaya, Hallelujah, Akbar, Shalom. This is the biggest issue, and I'm going to use Redshift, Blueshift of physics, aka science, to debunk the bunk bed of the. I'm going to dunk on ball earthers. I'm going to shoot a 3-point shot for you ball earthers. Okay? I'm going to go behind the back and lay up on you. My flat earthers who don't go deep enough, but we love you too. Both sides don't go deep enough. Both sides are very rude to each other. Both sides are stressed out. Sides. The title of the video is Redshift and Blueshift. Why do your veins appear to be blue when your blood is red? I'm going to ask that one more time for science, which removes the creator. Why do your veins appear to be blue if your blood is red? You look it up, it's an optical illusion. Okay. That would be magic. What makes an illusion? Let's get into it, science. The ball earth or the oval egg theory. Okay. Relax. What makes a neutron? What makes an atom? What makes a proton? And what makes an electron? What makes the chemicals that made the Big Bang? The chemicals. What's in a gamma? Gamma. Grandma. Grammar. Gamma pi. Gamma. Fraternity people, step up and research the shape of your earth. I hear you all outside doing rituals for your frat, yelling and screaming, getting drunk, doing rituals in secret, going to school with gamma, the Big Bang, as your Greek word, and you walk into a room and see this. You must ask questions. None of us ask enough questions. You're being asked questions in school that you have to answer. Technically, you have the right to ask that teacher questions about what you are being shown and being taught. Hello. It's not about being flat or round and battling. I don't care. You can call me crazy. I don't care. I'm not a part of the flat earth movement or the ball movement. I'm not in a movement. I'm my own thing because both sides suck and have been rude to me equally. Both flat and round have been rude, both woke and asleep. The woke people are more rude to me than those who are asleep because they're all under the Bible. And the Bible mentions earth spread out with 4 corners. If you're into the Bible, you have to read the book. You're waiting for the priest to give you one part. So you have one part of your brain working with God, the generator of vitamin D. God. What makes vitamin D, science? Atoms. What makes an atom? Why is it empty? But it makes the earth a solid place, but it's empty. But that's not paranormal. Look that one up. They'll say, there's nothing paranormal about the sun, the moon. They're just rocks with hot lava or earth. Let me get it straight. So if I have no organs, science, no sexual organs, no heart, I'm just a hollow human walking around, and you stab me and the knife goes through me and there's nothing inside me, would that not be spiritual, magic, paranormal as a human? So the atom, I'm made of atoms, right? You're made of atoms, empty things. Is not paranormal. Woo! All ghosts are see-through. My orbs are see-through, kind of. Different kinds. I was on fire this morning. I had a double orb, triple orb, and they made flat lines and curves for a reason. because she, Venus, not you humans down here, because they're tired of y'all. Do you want to know, really? Why is Venus showing up so much for someone who doesn't do yoga like you, do a ritual like you, pray like you? I'm just asking, why is she coming no matter what for me to prove something? Because she's tired of other people using her wrong. Yes. Or just ignoring. And I don't follow that. You better follow that. It's what made you. I'm giving you an order. Like how you order your food. But if your food is GMO and fast and high in sodium and sugar, that's out of order. And why your brain, nothing personal, cannot hear a deeper way of seeing something. You will be attracted to microwave, push a button, open the door, and eat it truth, meaning cheap, lower level. It's okay. I don't judge these people. You people who eat the beef and the red meat with your blue blood, you all know Redshift, Blueshift, red meat, number one killer, high blood pressure, over cigarettes is your diet. Why is red meat a threat? What is the red light district in New Orleans and in Amsterdam? What's infrared light? What's the red light of Aldebaran, the red eye of Taurus? Aldebaran? Why is Neptune blue? Apparently. Look at it. I mean, this is simple questions. What makes the color? Science. Tell me. Is it data? You weighed it. Okay, you went in a room with a chalkboard and you drew stuff down and got a mathematical equation. What made the numbers, dum-dum, you're writing? What up, Charlotte? What made, thank you, Venus is like, and I have her in me. She comes out of me as orbs and around me no matter what, and thank God, because I'm going through hell with pain and hell with people who misunderstand nature, different ways of healing. What makes the colors of this rock, science? It's jasper. Why is it red and blue? Red and blue. What makes that? Please, science, tell me. Everyone loves science. Let's go to science. Yeah. Neil deGrasse Tyson, NASA t-shirts. Okay, great. Space people. What makes those colors on this rock? What forms the rock like that? Data. I have a good question for that. What made you write the pattern of a D and an A and a T for data? What made you do that? What's that? What's sign language? I got you right there. Oh, yeah. Is it a shape? Do your constellations make the same shapes? D's. The moon does when she's half, honey. Yeah. But none of you watch that. It's a rock in the sky. Your blue origin, Viagra people, God bless them. I'm not mad at them. They have done a number on you and me. I speak for those that are forgotten. Charlotte. I used to dance in Charlotte, North Carolina. Who is Charlotte's Web? You better wake up, people. Your Native Americans see the universe as Grandmother Spider-Man. Nothing going on there. This Marvel Comics, the video game, the t-shirt, the Coke, the Pepsi, the Snickers, right? What's in it? You're just eating that shit, and here's science. Hey, what makes poison, science? What makes heavy metal poisoning, science? In my food and in my water. It shouldn't be poisonous at all. What does that? You guys add sodium fluoride for my teeth. Sodium. Okay, science. Is sodium fluoride rat poison? Yeah. Why not calcium fluoride? Ask your dentist what kind of fluorides they use and go to sodium and they'll get uncomfortable. I have done that when I went to a dentist and I asked her, y'all still selling sodium fluoride toothpaste? And she goes, yeah, I know. And she knew. See it in her face. I was like, oh, this is science, right? Poisoning me to have no cavities. Wonderful. You will pay for this. You who only trust one side, the red side or the blue side. So I have come to many understandings, not through my own brain. I couldn't do this unless I had help with my friends that are paranormal. Now, attention to you people who are still battling me over my orbs. Om Namah Shivaya, God bless you. I totally get it. If I was you, I might do the same thing. That's reflection of the phone, the light, and the video. And I've heard so many theories, and they keep coming. I've been told go to Jesus. Those are demons, so you kind of believe me. I've been told no, it's nothing, because only your camera shows it. Dumbass. I can be dumb too. This is not for my chat room. This is for the people who write comments, battling and theorizing. You're only theorizing because you ain't here with me, first of all. First of all, if you sat here with me and I put the phone there and you're behind me, what up, Raina? You would see something's going on with this apartment and my energy. You would feel it, first of all, because you're watching a video. You ain't feeling it. It's different when you come see me, theory people, with my orbs, because you don't want a creator. You don't want a God. You want it to be what you want. You're an atheist. You're agnostic. I understand that. But agnostic is exhausted. Same word. You go too far. You want science. Those are your men of God. But science is flawed because science has side effects, both red and blue. The blue is the positive. This pill will stop your depression. Side effects may cause scoliosis, high blood pressure, fast heart rate, maybe death. You can see that. That'd be Redshift. So the intent was to help you, but the side effects are telling you, no, we also want you to get hurt because you live in a red and blue rainbow world. If you look at the reflection of light on glass in a store, you will see the rainbow. Red, blue, yellow, all colors of where you live. I've shown people that who work at stores and they miss it. And they're like, oh my God, I didn't know that. Yeah, what you're looking at right now is an illusion. This is not me. This is not you. And they understood me very clearly. And they love science. They're all students of University of Iowa, getting their protein, getting their needle, getting their birth control, getting their Tinder, getting their grind on, getting their drink on, getting their rap on, getting their trap music on, getting their friends they like, their friends they don't like, getting judged, not getting judged, getting liked, getting hated, failing the class, and then doing really well at the class, being really good at sports and then sucking, being a great dancer, being a bad dancer, being the one who fits in, being the one who can't fit in. I'm for the motherfucker who can't fit in. There is no size from my ass with truth. There's no size from my size of the ass. Assumption you made. Oh, birthday. Happy birthday to you. Perfect timing for you to come here on your birthday. I am all about giving gifts. Now, I'm going to debunk Ball Earth like you've never seen before. Of course, Charlotte. I am not here for me. I am here for we, like your damn Nintendo. Or Ouija, spelled the same way, O-U-I-J-A, we, O-U-I-I, nothing going on there. Who's playing with you? You're Coyote to your damn Roadrunner. Coyote's red. Wake up. Roadrunner blue. One has ill intentions. The other just wants to fucking run and be quick and mind their damn business. But they keep getting fucked with, like me, with nature. I have people, every time I lie on rocks, side note here, I'm trying to mind my business. I'm on break at work. I clock out. Side note here. It relates. This is the red world you live in. The sun was out. Jay has chronic pain. Jay doesn't trust science and needles and pills and painkillers because that's what did this to me. Surgery. I go on the rocks in my shorts, minding my business, lying with my eyes closed on rocks with the sunlight, with my clothes beside me, folded neatly. If you were to see that, right? First, your eyeballs go to the clothes, then the body. Common sense is, oh, this person stopped here for a moment to rest. No, what do I get? What do I get? Are you okay? You're yelling at me. And I'm opening my eyes. I'm trying to meditate. I'm like, yeah. My boss, and I love my boss, also a flat earther, by the way, but my boss has to be corporate. My job right now is under scrutiny because all of my coworkers are Redshift, not behaving, and we're firing a lot of people for their Redshift passion lust and inappropriate behavior. So now my company has eyeballs on it. Yeah, I'm making the damn 6-6. Shut up, you fake ass truther. Not my chat room. My boss drives down in the company truck and yells at me while I'm on the ground and embarrasses me. Yells at me. I'm on a half-hour break, mind you. I'm off the clock. So technically, I have the right to be a pedestrian, but I'm off the clock. But the image of the job, no, it's hate for nature. I had to sit there and explain to my boss and calm him down as to what I was doing. Oh, okay, I get it, but you're of color, you're out here. I said, I get it. I'm a black man, I'm on the ground. There's racial issues, I'm muscular. I look like I'm someone dangerous, or I could be dead, right? But they're all gonna die one day, and all of them eat dead animals. If you eat, listen, if you eat meat, do you not know it was killed before you ate it? Did you ask the animal, hey, you okay? Before, bam. No, you don't, because you can't watch it being killed before you eat it. I don't judge you. It's a very damn good point. That's why you're afraid of seeing people with their eyes closed in samadhi, meditation, absorbing minerals from the rock that are red and blue frequency that will heal your pain. They detox you. How do I know that? I have a urine stain on my mattress from urine therapy. I do not care if you find it gross. You can suck it, not my chat room. If you eat fast food and you're only on your phone, you're more toxic than my urine, boo-boo. Now, these rocks right here, I'm gonna show you something. I don't care if it grosses you out. I'm gonna go to my bedroom and show you this shit. These rocks are cleaning my mattress. I put them under my mattress and slowly the stain is pushing away and it's not as dark as what it used to be. You see a little bit of the urine stain around, but it's mostly white because these are a detoxer. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I don't care about being clean. I clean the city. You know what I clean the city with? Bleach and heavy metal poisoning. It makes you cough, but that looks so clean, right? But did I just give you cancer? Maybe, and myself. And mucus? That's what it takes for you to be clean and not, oh, nervous of nature and this guy's on rocks and he's peeing on his bed. Okay. Stay dirty. It's better to stay dirty than to clean your house with the shit you have. Because the side effects, Redshift, in all of your cleaning products are death. Okay. Here is my mattress. There are the rocks, okay, under the mattress. Okay. Now, look. There was a huge stain here. You can see a little bit of the stain. You can see it. Just take your time. See how clear it is? It's a little brown. This was dark yellow and black from urine. For me being wet and trying to heal myself. Okay? Fact. It's a parasite remover. Those are parasites being removed. Okay? But urine is not bad for you. However, it will stain and smell and make people nervous, which is why you have to do more work to live on this plane Oh, I'm sorry. It's a globe. Plane means flat. Nothing going on there. What up, 21st century? 21st century. God bless you for not killing ants. You know what I do when I clean trash and I see ants eating junk food? First of all, you all should be asking, red people, why are your ants eating junk food? That's not natural food. And they come from under the ground? They will eat anything. What are they doing? Your flies too, and they'll outlive you, actually. What are they doing? They're alchemizing the energy because they don't wear shoes. No earbuds, no Tinder, no science, just the earth. And they land on something artificial. What are they doing to it? They're making it official. They're converting that bad shit and spitting out what they don't need. That's why freaking flies are vomiting on you. Oh yeah, they vomit when they land on you. Oh my God, you get germs. Dumbass, that vomit. I can be dumb too. That vomit is more sacred and healthy than what you have in your intestines from parasites, boo-boo. Yeah. All your Burger King, Wendy's, Arby's, right? Bacon, fried, red people, red world, blah. No blue for you. Unless you're playing BB King, the freaking Blues, or watching the Smurfs. Foot in your assumptions. What's the best way to start becoming a vegetarian? Watch the movie Earthling by Joaquin Phoenix, who's narrating. Yes, he's one of these people. Watch the movie Earthling. That's what got me to stop eating chicken and beef. When I woke up, I was still doing chicken and beef. And I was watching videos about ancient Egypt and astrology and all this great stuff. I was still eating chicken though. I couldn't stop. Then my dumb ass, I'm watching a movie called Earthling, where it shows what the animal goes through. I cried. I just said, oh my God. All this time, I had no idea what they go through before I get my protein. And I said, I don't want that in my body. Best way to change your diet, go and watch what an animal goes through in the slaughterhouse. Right now. Just do it. Just tell them, just go watch it. And if they can't do that, they're a coward. Cow. Bullheaded. Taurus field. For a damn reason. Okay. I have come across some things in truth about flat Earth, and this thing here is all blue, isn't it? The blue marble. It's the reason why it's blue. It's a blue blood TV show, honey, and it's cops. Why are the cops the blue people? You better fucking wake up, man. I curse here, by the way. And if you can't curse and be woke, shut up. If you can't curse and be into Krishna and Hindu and meditation, shut up. Someone will always come in your circle and change your mind. I'm that one. Not necessarily mess with what you know. I'm going to add to it, but you can't do that. Not in this world. You can't add to someone's truth. They want to stay on the red side, not the blue. They don't want to thank you for the hearts. They don't. Why are the hearts all freaking red? There's no blue hearts. Are you a well-read person? Kali, motherfucker. The demon slayer. Yes or no? What up, my own met? The topic today is flat Earth regarding Redshift and Blueshift lighting and how it works. So, let me slow down. I'm going to first show you the orbs that came to me. And one more note to people who are still trying to battle me on this. I totally understand that. And you have the right. But you don't do your homework. You don't watch all my videos. When's the first time the orbs appeared for me? Out of my mouth. I have that video below while I was rapping. It just came out and you can see it. And then ever since then, I sit down, and then these unique shapes with my phone, sure, come out of nowhere. Then I hear this. They only appear for the video. I have 2 friends who have seen an orb flash on my forehead in person here and come out of my mouth while talking. 2 different friends have seen it. Do I have to go and bring them here? Oh, you're not going to believe them because I probably paid them, right, to say something, right? Because they're my friends. Anything but God. Or if it's God, it has to be in the book, the way you read it, the way that you pray in your part of the world, your version, right? I'm the person comes in there and flattens out your ball. Yes, Om. Now, I'm going to back up my thesis using your pop culture. Let's go to this album right here. You love rock music? These people? You better be careful. You like it, right? Okay. My first question to science, how are rainbows formed? What's the geometry involved in a rainbow? Anything happen there with angles? Okay. On a globe, right? Yes, your 42 degrees is 6. Keep it simple. 6 is the number of Venus. That's why they love doing this, because the universe right now, she's the rock star, like it or not, out of all of them. She's the most controversial. She can be a bitch. She can be a bit rude and aggressive and enlightened and a teacher and very, very gifted with the brain and intelligence. Or she can hurt you. That's it. Get a gun right now. Get the gun. Put it in your house. You have the gun for safety. I respect that. So your intent, right, was to use the gun properly for safety only, not a gangbanger. There's your little son. Little son playing around, finds the gun, bam, by accident, it happens, no more son. Good intentions, but the gun was used, right, in a manner that hurts someone that you love. Wake up. They go both ways, is my point. Same thing with cutting your knife. How many of you cut meat and you cut your finger? That's karma. And that's God telling you stop. You cut your finger cutting some shit or vegetables. You meant well, right? I know folks have cut their fingers off because they were so hungry for their protein. And now you're bleeding everywhere. You meant well, but the knife cut your finger. Didn't cut your food only. So what does that mean? As below, so above. Your stars work both ways. Yes, you come from Venus. Okay, so what is this? You all love your music, but you never decode it. Pink Floyd, right? Okay, rainbow going through a pyramid, the dark side of the moon. So now in science, they call that a prism or a prison. Okay. Prism. It's a triangle. Okay. Tetrahedron in math is fire. Redshift. Earth would be Blueshift as a hexahedron. Negative, positive. Masculine, feminine. Box, the vagina. Pyramid, the ding-dong. We know this. Hence, all of your houses are designed square base, triangle top, or only a block, square. No globe spinning around on a little stick, and you enter, and you're spinning around, and then gravity, and then no. It's stationary, and you enter, and things are still. There's not one design on the Earth that reflects the shape that everyone's talking about, a ball. If the Earth is a ball, everything should be round. Everything should be influenced to be spinning and chasing something, the sun, and moving, right? But no, it's why is that? What's Pink Floyd saying? Prisms, rainbows go through, can be broken down into tetrahedri or tetrahedrons, pyramids. So when that light goes through the prism of the universe, they're all triangles with angles, is my point. Angles, honey. Lines, honey. Lines. Straight lines. A sphere. In the Euclidean or Euclid manner, can't exist on a globe. A straight line can't work on a globe. But your rainbows seem to need angles and geometry to give you that little curve, that arc, that bubble. Wait a minute, Jay. You're going to find this funny. Aren't there some clothes where it's a plastic suit, it's a ball, and they go in it? You ever seen that shit? What are they doing? And they're inside the ball. You seen them? The little inflatable shits. They're in Europe, popular, right? Missy Elliott, I can't stand the rain against my window video. What is she wearing in that video? A windbreaker. It poofs up to a ball. But she, in the middle, flat, 3D-like. It means you have a field around you, honey. You're in a bubble. It's protecting you from what? Other realms. But I brought them through as orbs, so you can cheat the system. You can break the odds. What up, D'Angelo? Heart shaker green. I am not giving in, red or blue. I'll fly beyond the dark star to the green ray of light, Venus. Yes, very good. Dark side of the moon has to do with the eye anatomy. Behind the eye lens, sun is the moon, macula. There you go. But I thought a pyramid is the Illuminati only. It's the sellout world. Shut up, truther. Who does that? That's old. They're using symbols that make your anatomy and your reality, which is an illusion, to mind control you, to put fear in you, to have you make a decision. I've decided it's this, and I'm right and you're wrong. When it's right and wrong or red and blue, whoop, whoop, the sirens. What is Redshift and what is the Blueshift in astrology? For example, you go to work, they call it a shift or a shaft. Remember Shaft, the black guy, little hero of the ghetto? Nothing going on. William is Bill. Shift. Do you work and do a shift? Do you shift gears? On a globe, right? You can shift gears, all that technology on a spinning thing. You have nowhere to go. Put me in a car right now that spins 1,000 miles an hour and see what happens to me. And you just watch, just go ahead. Because the earth is 1,000 miles an hour, right? Try walking 1,000 miles an hour, just your natural pace. You would walk into a wall, destroy shit, you would hurt everybody, you die. But you walk at a certain pace, you can control the speed. But earth is out of control. So they've made earth chaotic. They damned it because they hate this place. Who are the they? Your enemy, your enema, your upside down relative there. That is the red world, your lower octave, your dick, and the blue world, your brain. Who is this guy? What is he talking about? And also, for you truthers, I'll share something. For you woke people that write these kinds of comments like, huh? H-U-H, like, huh? What? Really? You've been woke so goddamn long that you forgot how to write a response. I see this on Facebook a lot. These stupid truth pages that I'm grateful for because they share my work. It's not to the admin, it's to these minions that will write comments and will give me the idea of what they're seeing because they know for sure. Because they know. But they haven't hung out with me. Okay. If you write those kinds of comments, I'm removing and blocking your ass forever. I blocked you. Block? My company is called Block by Block. Look them up in Iowa. Ambassadors. A door is square. What is it? I blocked you. Not ball. I didn't ball you. Where's the slang? We don't really use, okay, I'm balling, but most importantly, squares and flat shit, you hear all the time. That's the flat out truth. I feel kind of flat today. Does your ball earth have a flat tire? And does it go flat and inflate and flat? No, you're confused. Science. I really want to debate with Neil deGrasse Tyson so bad. I'm gonna keep putting that in the ether. Neil deGrasse Tyson, I want a 5-minute debate. Just 5 minutes. I don't want an hour of your time because you're not gonna want to talk to me for more than 5 minutes. After the first minute, you will be angry, and so will I after hearing your mouth. But can we agree at some point and be peaceful with our differences, asshole? No, because you're arrogant, you make more money, and you're freaking everywhere. While me, low little me, no one knows about Raw Zen. Now they do. Joe Rogan, also a ball earther. I'm calling you out. Debate, 5 minutes on your podcast. Since you know what it is, Joe Rogan. That's your hero, for real? I've seen him damn the fucking flat earth theory. Hard. Him and Elon Musk, his little boyfriend there. These people. Yep, of course. You're a guy who drove a car to space and now is giving you hell with Trump. They're all going to give you hell because you voted for them. You didn't have to. Did you know that? What are you doing giving them giving them your energy? They all suck. All your leaders suck. You know that. So what are you going to do about it? Are you going to be a better person? Or are you going to vote more for a better one? Is that how you date and find your partner? Is that what you do? Oh yeah, I'm going to fuck that one. Pardon my language. Yeah, that one's going to be better. Yeah, I'll talk to her. No, I'm going to fuck that one. Well, actually, you guys do date like that today. But to find your soulmate, that's not how you date. Take your time. Slow down. No? Get to know them. Your calendars are all squares and cubes, hexahedrons, the earth, and your 5 Plato platonic solids. Jay, why is there a shirt on your head? Mind your business, not my chat room. This is for the goddess with long hair. And your black women love to have long hair. Sidetrack here. Your black women hate to have an afro. Some of them are coming out. Why straight hair? Long and beautiful. Why not keep it nappy? I'll tell you why. Because your Venus is very curvy. She likes to move like this. You can see my orbs. They don't move stiff like most of y'all do. So it's a metaphor. This is why white women, their hair is seen as more beautiful than the nappy, which is silly. Because white is the color of Venus in Ayurvedic astrology. Black means Krishna. Just look it up. Black people, you aren't from Africa, by the way, or from India. You're from somewhere else, honey, further than Earth and culture and tribes and dumb shit like this and history. You're a paranormal creation, like it or not. Redshift and Blueshift are phenomena, meaning paranormal. related to the Doppler effect, where the perceived wavelength of light changes due to the relative motion of a light source and an observer. Okay? In case you're new, okay? Rainbows are formed through a process that's similar to how a prism separates light. AI saying this. Sunlight passing through water droplets acts like a prism, a triangle shape, refracting and reflecting the light, which then disperses into the colors of the rainbow. But it needs a prism. Pink Floyd. Your pyramid of the Illuminati, the tetrahedron fire element with straight lines. So here is my question, Ball Earther. What is making this globe? How? When there were so many other angles in my apartment that are straight line squares, you can see, that make your geography too. There are round things out here. It's called dancing with the stars. They work together, like you having a threesome. You're in a group of people, and it's you like that group, but you hate that group. Red and blue bullshit. My point is you can't have a rainbow on a globe. That math wouldn't work. Those straight lines wouldn't form. They would curve and bend, and you wouldn't get the proper light to form colors and make red and blue. It doesn't make sense. You have to have a vehicle to go through something to make it. Geometry is the vehicle. We have skipped every other shape and only say global. Slow down. I love you, but slow the fuck down. The saddest thing I can ever see. In fact, the saddest thing for me, and I have compassion for these people. In India, God bless India. Mahabharata, flat earth. Ramayana, thank you, flat earth. And they all follow that still. They all love Sri Ram and Krishna. However, they skip the earth shape mentioned with four corners and Indra's abode being four corners. So I'm watching this podcaster named Ron Veer or Ron Veen. Okay, he's a viral. I believe he's Pakistani. Truther, so-called. And he has hundreds of Hindus come on there and break it down for India. It's awesome. It's great. The Ron Veer Show. You can check him out. Okay, I think it's TRS, his sponsor. Okay, but here's a sad reality. Here's his guest, a beautiful yogi who has left his body and gone in. Knows martial arts where he can end your life in a second. Knows everything about Shakti and Shiva, but they say global. Both sides. The global. That for me is sad. Because when you have acknowledged that, you have now retarded your truth and your gods and your worship. And you've insulted, yes, you have insulted your yoga or your yagna or your meditation. And all the people that come for you for advice, they're going to be a little bit off when you say global. Because Shiva ain't a globe, honey. Shiva's on Mount Kailash, facing four directions. Look it up. I'm going to say it again. Mount Kailash, red and blue, Shakti Shiva world, is facing four corners or 4 points in India. Why? Why isn't it 2.3? Why isn't it spinning around? Because you've been lied to. Aryabhata also lied to you. Who's that, Jay? That's the Hindu East Indian version of Copernicus. Aryabhata, a respected math person and scientist. I'm wondering who got to Aryabhata to help that one be influenced, because it was flat before him. Any Greek people come with their new, they talk it all with your Hindus back then to make sure it's a globe for you because it sounded good? Because in the future they knew it would just be the biggest fucking thing that none of you understand, and you're going to be a fucking spinning around with tumors, with balls of dust, the balls of your feet, testicles, and not seeing the whole picture. This has been set up, do you understand me, since the beginning of time for you and me to be confused today. Simple. It's called control. It's called playing both sides, red and blue sides. So here's India, sovereign. They hated the British and the colonists. They tried to fight them, but then they joined them and started to work with them and snitch upon their own people for the white so-called Brits. There's some black ones too, but you see where I'm going. With the white Jesus, and they caved and bowed and allowed that world to come in there aggressively. Interesting. With their globe, red and blue. So here you have Hindus who want to be sovereign and free, but sell out because of the gun and join the military of the British people, their enemy, red and blue sides. What am I saying here? It is the art of speaking and influencing. Your Indians were influenced by the science. They had a visitor come see them and talk to them and give them some data. And Aryabhata's born. Right? So your foundation has been rounded off. So you have nowhere to really be firm, honey. Hence, this is why you have depression today, obesity, anger, you're bitter, sexual trauma. Take your pick, because you aren't grounded. Simple. You're spinning around in the middle of nowhere. And you're irrelevant, apparently. Man's body in the sky. Red, blue plasma, nuclear bomb, baby. Charlotte, testicles means witnesses. Wow. In what culture? That's cool. Angelo. Dig rice tie-dons, disgraceful, full rice mouth. The fro is a better aerial. The afro, Astro and Aphrodite is Venus. Okay. So my question is, if a flat line can't exist on a globe, what the hell are rainbows using straight-lined prisms to make rainbows on Earth? And how do they do that when we're moving 1,000 miles an hour and we're chasing something? And we can't focus. My question, Neil. Hey, Neil. You see, Jay, when anyone starts talking like that, you see, fuck them. Just walk away. It's a sorcerer. I'm going to dance with you and encourage you to not think like you. That's it. And make you feel crazy. Okay. A prism can be broken down into multiple tetrahedra, triangular base. Fact. So how do you have that in the globe? It's in your Mahabharata too, the earth, as a tent. In which your warriors on earth, they put their tents to rest after war. Is that literal? This is an ancient book, Mahabharata. Is that literal? Or is that a code or a metaphor for your heavens? Because your Mahabharata, that war didn't happen physically. It was something else. I would imagine a cataclysm or a disaster in which your Krishna, which means dirt and earth, had to step in and do something to make sure that you all are still here today. India, stop calling it a globe. The Bible seems to love to mention tents. The earth as a tent. Corinthians, there you go. Now, science does not follow the Bible or the Mahabharata or the Quran. They want data, real facts. Here's a reality check for you scientists. Your data is your version of the Bible. How about that? You wrote that. You, a human, decided that. Not anything paranormal. You just decided, this is you. Made a book for every kid to go and learn shit. It's the same thing. That would be your version of the Quran. Your books on the atom and physics and angles in a sphere. But you're out of order. There's more than one shape. Yes or no? What makes a circle? Straight lines that bend? Woo! What makes a circle? Straight lines that bend? Flat lines? And I've posted all of these. I posted them. If you want to debunk a ball earther the right way, just go to that post and just scroll. Take your time. The Ramayana mentions the earth as a flat disk, and also the heavens being a tent providing shelter. This came before the Bible and science. And Aryabhata, the global Hindu who worshiped Vishnu, who gave you a globe earth before Aristotle, apparently. You see tent? Straight lines again. The Quran also mentions a tent or a canopy. It calls the heavens a canopy. What does the canopy look like? Oh, I forgot. This is the Quran, though. This isn't science, right? There's nothing. There's no facts behind anything in any of these books. They were all just dumb people who were talking about very powerful things that has influenced the entire earth more than science, religion. So technically, religion is a science. If you didn't have religion, you wouldn't have science. Because you say there's no God. Red and blue, motherfucker. Pardon my language. Staggering evidence. Your canopy looks like this, boo-boo. Hi, a square and a triangle like your house. So if the Quran is not science, right? If there's no proof, I've got a question for you. How come all of your houses are a square, canopy, and a tent on top, triangle? That's how I debunked you. And you're mad now. See, I don't need to use a book and Einstein's bum bum or Newton or NASA. I use this and nature and rocks and light, honey, and orbs to back me up. While you're using theory. Better wake up, man. It's telling you where you live. Oh, it looks round, right? Are you in a human body? Okay, you're limited. So relax. You can't fly like a bird does in a plane. Relax. You're limited. You aren't seeing the whole thing because you're stuck in a body. What is above you is above you, the Most High, and is teaching you something with geometry. All your stars are in angles and lines, squares and triangles. Maybe some are a bit circular, but mostly are angled. Like your Ursa Major is a freaking bent number 7 or a question mark or a hook. I wonder if the flat plane disk like a CD is the plane of inertia contained. Yes. Brilliant. Brilliant. She got it right away. Okay. It's the plane of inertia. The point where you take force from. Before I go to run at you or to jump, I have to push down and move from a firm point to get to you. If it's spinning around, where's my point of inertia? Where's my grounding? Where's my power? It's floating around. They're playing with you. Who is they? They're not human. And they can't be killed. They can be repelled. Because they'll be here every age. And so will I. Now we go to your platonic solids to see earth and fire. Earth, the square, and a triangle. Hi. Hi, science. What's going on? A lot of things are being used to make light and miracles happen, but you're not really telling us everything. Straight lines in the Euclidean sense do not exist on a sphere. Is it too blurry for you? You want green screen? You want VIP? You want Platinum Plus? Suck it. You saw it. You saw it. You don't want to see it. Not my chat room. You're looking for flaws. This is why you're sick, because you're looking for a reason to have your belief, which is limited. There's more than just you here. And you're selfish. Not my chat room. Hard-headed people. Geographically, straight lines are primarily associated with lines of latitude and longitude called parallels. What's a parallel universe? Parallel means flat, honey. That's how your rainbows are made. That's how orbs come. Flat discs spinning around, making straight lines too. I'll show you. The term parallel does describe a flat line. And so what is this? 33rd parallel north. Geography. What's that? That flat line across Africa. Oh, I forgot. It's wrapping around, right? It's a ball. So it bends somewhere, right? But when we see the sunrise and water hitting the level every morning and night and setting, it's pretty straightforward flat. Where's the curve there? Oh, it's in Antarctica, I heard. Antarctica, which you can't go to because the UN has blocked it. And they blocked it for that reason. So you can only see what you're going to see. They all know it's flat. They all know it's flat, honey. That's why they keep giving you the ball and throwing it at you. It's fun for them. I would do it to you too. It's easy. I'm sorry, because today, it's so easy to get you all that I understand why they're doing this. I respect them for it. What are we doing? We have a page. We have a movement. We have a protest. We have a group. Anything changed? No. Why? Because you're all red and blue in your groups. You're all fighting each other still. While your enemy pretends to be on different sides, your enemy is on one side. The lie. There's the truth, blue, the lie is red. They have committed their souls in blood, like your sellouts do, to the lie. It's been going on for a long time, not since Hollywood. Wake up. This is an ancient form of witchcraft, upside down, honey. Big time. I'm wondering if Euclidean geometry is still respected by science. Because Euclid says you can't have a straight line on a globe. Apparently your scientists still respect this guy. So I don't know what's going on. It's a foundation. A foundation. Widely used in science. So let me get it straight. So Euclid says a straight line can't be on a sphere. Euclid, this philosopher. You give us the globe, I go to Euclid, and you still actually respect this guy. But this guy has debunked your sphere. Do you hear me? There's a lot of Doritos and Cheetos in there, I know, and Big Mac and porn. I have compassion. I'm also stuck with that a little bit. It's okay. Fast food is in there. Birth control, hormone therapy, testosterone, right? Dyeing your hair. I don't judge you, but I will put a foot in your ass to wake up. You have nowhere to go. You have nowhere to go. These demons are so demented, they're even using the truth that debunks them to mess with you. And they know you're so goddamn lazy. You're a groupie. They know you're so tired because you need to make money. You got to feed your family. You got to get through Trump and all this drama and the weather and the COVID stuff, right? And your health. That you're too lazy to see behind the scene. And this is why you get mad at me, because you're lazy. I can be lazy on my day off, but I still work out and fix chronic pain that you wouldn't believe. Okay, moving on. Does anyone know the story of Andromeda? That's where the Django Unchained comes from, and Black Snake Moan, where a white girl is chained to the inside of a black man's apartment. A little naughty girl too, isn't she? Wearing Daisy Duke shorts. Remember that movie? Chained. Andromeda is the chained goddess. Why is she chained? Because her mother, Cassiopeia, was arrogant and said, no, all of my children are far more beautiful than your sea nymphs. They're ugly. So she chained her to a rock. to prove a point. That would be a crucifixion of Jesus. But whatever. So what happens after that? Poseidon gets mad. He's like, excuse me, those are my women. I'm going to punish you by sacrificing your daughter. What's a blood sacrifice? How come someone has to die to be famous? Where they have a rough career. They start off incredible. You look at Puff Daddy, right? And then look at him now, so-called. Russell Brand, too. Again, great career. But he might have raped some women. Not good marketing. But they do it. Because they have to sacrifice. Cassiopeia, Andromeda are constellations. Take a wild guess what colors they are. Both are Blueshift, actually. But slow down, Jay. Cassiopeia, the bitch who is arrogant, is more red than her daughter Andromeda, who's more blue. Why? It's a metaphor for conflicting energies. Do you have a problem with any other females? Females have a lot of problems with other females, especially attractive females. A lot of, nothing personal, a lot of fat women who are beautiful are insecure by the one who's fit and confident. And vice versa. The confident one actually is more insecure than the fat one. They don't know that. The makeup, getting drunk, right? Using sex to be cool is insecure, not confident, but they're confused. But they'll fight, right? Cassiopeia, Andromeda, red and blue like your sirens. Crips and Bloods. Democrat, Republican, what is going on with your rainbow? Look at this picture and tell me what you see. By my arm. What is that? What is that? That's 3 orbs connected, honey. That's a damn miracle. Now, if it's particles and this reflecting light and all this dumb shit I'm hearing, I don't believe they act like that. It's an intelligence. I got more for you. I know it's hard. It's really hard. It's hard. Look at Shakti, this picture of Shakti. What's behind her? Orbs, honey. And look at her hand sign. Ding, ding, ding. The water symbol. Hi. Nothing going on there. Well, I had a huge orb cross my face, and there she is on my right eyebrow. Can't miss it. Boom, right there, honey. Hello. That's an orb of Shakti. Pardon me. Ah, there it is, nice and clear. The lighting is trying to blur it. You see it, right? What's that? I have Shakti visiting me. I don't have time for, bring your yogis, your global Hindus, Muslims, your science, bring them, honey. You'll get spanked paranormally through me with love. I don't take shit or arrogance. I'm not arrogant, but I'm forced to be in this world. They force you to have an ego. They force you to be angry. Isn't that funny? Thank you for your comments. I'll read. Give me 1 second. It's a damn miracle. That's flat, circle, on my eye. On a globe, that can happen, spinning around. In Hinduism, Shakti is red and blue. Of course she is. And of course, the Bible mentions red and blue. So the blood is often seen as sin. because I had a damn Christian try to save me, telling me I was born in sin when they're wrong. That is self-deprecation. That's an agenda to lower your self-esteem and to have you bow to one version of a book you haven't read all the way through. Now you want to save somebody. And none of them know Revelation 22:16, this verse where Jesus says, I'm the morning star. They look at me like I'm crazy. And then I show them and they're like, yeah, but what? Paganism? That's a pagan. Where are you going to go? So you might want to do more homework because you don't know who he is or she. You have no idea what Jesus is. So the word sin, it comes from this. Middle English, S-I-N-N-E. Really? S-I-N-E. If I'm not mistaken, my dumbass. Do we have red and blue sine waves? I'm only an hour in. I've shown you paranormal activity. And I've explained your rainbows. And I've flattened your ball. No more basketball. No more NBA playoffs. You're playing a little too much. So the word sin is a code for the sine wave of the sun. And the ones who wrote the Bible apparently were not human. Go look it up who wrote the Bible. God did. Well, that would be paranormal. So to my understanding, I think a paranormal energy would write things in metaphors and not make it literal, because it can't. On Earth, it's a different octave. It has to dumb itself down for you to have your language, doesn't it? It can't be a light source and just come down here and start talking to you all, can it? Nope, they stay up there. Or they can visit you as an orb, which I am doing, the biggest omen you could have of intelligence. And Shakti is also the orb. I don't have any bloodline to any ancient Hindu family, or maybe I do, who taught me rituals and how to manifest spirits. No, this came out of my mouth, my dumbass. And now they're in my apartment. And some of you have an opinion, but you haven't done your homework. And I will come after you, or I'll just erase you. Is that what you want? When you and I could have bonded and saved a debt-based system. Nope, you're all about your ego. So, brother, above is electric, down matter, center inertia. There must be a beyond the beyond, which is neither vertical nor horizontal. Exactly. Infinite. The thing that is making these lines is infinite, shapeless, and formless. Why is it making a form then? What's inspiring it to do that? High self-esteem. Why is this ring blue? Lapis lazuli, and then your copper would be red. Emerald is green. Why? It's Venus' stone. Copper, her element. Nothing going on there. That's mumbo jumbo witchcraft, right? What I got burned for when I was a female back in medieval times. Oh, I'm back now. Antarctica is quite a magical word. Antar opposed to tika, like Vatica, Vatican. Bindu, dew on the forehead. But since we are inverted plants, that would mean true north is in the south in this era. Indigo's secret sacred fire. So I've shown enough, but I haven't. I got more for you. So these orbs are nothing. There's no intelligence. I showed you a triple orb, a flat circled one, like your Earth, because it mentions a flat disk. You're seeing flat disks in my video of orbs. What does this look like to you in the corner of the screen? Right there, those two dots above my window, what is that? A double orb? That would be intelligence, honey. They're stuck together. Not only that, but they form a flat line too, because they want me to do flat Earth differently. Here you go, different version. Well, what's that right there? That little white line. What is that? It's a flat line. Your orb shouldn't do that in a globe. And I was talking about Redshift, Blueshift, 2 lights, and then a twin orb appears immediately. Let's just process what I just did to you. I did something to you. I took something away and gave it back to you. I took away what you thought. You thought. You meant well. Now I'm showing you something different. But it's old. And it's been repressed from you. Why? If you know what the earth is, you won't need a system. You won't need to go to work. This whole system is built for you to be a slave like me. Legal slavery. Do you understand me? To have you spinning around and floating in the middle of nowhere. Now you're wherever you are living on earth. You're getting up, entering buildings, leaving, and you don't ask, why is that square? Show me one ball building. Show me a sphere building where that we go into and work in. Sure, you have some unique designers, but I mean, the most popular design would be a square. The projects in the ghetto, brick buildings, right? With straight lines. How is all this happening on a globe? They should be curved and round, circular bricks, but they're all squares that stack. Well, what do I know? I'm just a dumb guy with no protein, no meat, and chronic pain. Okay. I'm going to stop it here because I've done my duty. And thank you to my chat room. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Shakti Om, the light, my chat room, and earth. Om, Ram, 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 Saha, Suya, Yanamaha. Om, Chandra, Yanama. Om, Ahum. Vajra Guru paid my city. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And hallelujah and shalom and Allahu Akbar. And for you atheists, Fruit Loops. I like that one for you. Fruit Loops for you atheists. Thank you, Reina. And share these, man, because YouTube will take them down. And if you can save them to a USB key, trust me, not for me, for truth.